Hey everyone, it's DJ Ware here. Linux Mint 22.3 Zena just dropped in January 2026 and it's the latest long-term support release, supported all the way until April 2029. This point update refines an already rock-solid distro based on Ubuntu 24.04.3 LTS with kernel 6.14, which provides better hardware support. Is it still the best beginner-friendly Linux distro? Well, I installed it fresh, used it daily, and then subjected it to a massive 54 to 56 benchmark suite against 7 other distros. So stick around, the benchmark surprises come at the end. Installation is as straightforward as ever. You boot from a live USB, and the Calamara-style installer gets you up in under 10 minutes on my hardware. There's no snaps that's forced on you. Firefox and Thunderbird come as good old Debs. First boot, the Cinnamon desktop looks clean and familiar. It's like a polished Windows setup without the bloat. RAM usage is low right out of the gate. Perfect for older laptops or anyone wanting snappy performance. Also, out-of-the-box multimedia works flawlessly with codecs that are pre-installed, provided you choose those. It just feels ready to use, no immediate tinkering required. Some of the key new features, I would say the star here is Cinnamon 6.6. It has a redesigned Mint menu, and I think it's a big win. It now has a dedicated sidebar on the left with your avatar's quick access to places like documents and downloads and your preferred favorites. You can customize where the search bar sits. You can switch it to full color icons or keep them symbolic. It feels more modern without losing that classic Mint vibe. Speaking of icons, they have changed Adwata out for XSI. Keyboard and input support gets a serious upgrade. There's better layout handling, improved iBus integration for non-English users, and a completely overhauled on-screen keyboard that's way more usable, which is great for accessibility or touch devices. Wayland support is progressing too, though X11 is still default for stability. There are also new tools like the System Information app, which replaces the older reports. It gives you detailed hardware views, including USB versions and more. There's also a revamped system administration section, which provides easier tweaks. The Nemo File Manager also adds pause for copy operations and better regex support. TimeShift also lets you pause snapshots. Warpinator adds text messaging between devices, and there are small polishes like always-on night lights, per-app notification indicators, and template management makes daily use, I think, a little smoother. The kernel 6.14 brings newer hardware compatibility, but note, if you're on very old NVIDIA or AMD cards, some HWE quirks might exist. You might take a look at the release notes for more information about that. The older point releases might suit you better in those cases. Overall, these aren't revolutionary, but they fix real annoyances and polish an already excellent experience. In real-world use, and who is it for? So in daily driving, Mint 22.3 feels responsive, it's smooth browsing, office work, light multitasking, even some Steam gaming with Proton. The pros? Super stable, beginner-friendly, no forced snaps, great out-of-the-box hardware support. The cons? It's a point release. It's not a huge leap. Wayland isn't default yet, and this is ideal for Windows switchers, older hardware users, anyone who wants to set it and forget it reliability. over bleeding edge features of other distros. If you're on 22.1, 22.2, upgrading is a no-brainer. Next, let's look at the benchmarks. I think one of the big differentiators between all of these distributions and how they actually differentiate from each other revolves around cryptography. So yeah, TLS is part of this as well. So yeah, so if you're wondering, gosh, why is there such a huge difference here? Well, that's why. As far as the BOGO ops, so you have, this is megabytes per second. This should flip over when we do BOGO ops, and it kind of does. Rocky still stays on the bottom though, as you can see. But Fedora comes up. Yeah, they come up a little bit. They were kind of mid-range here, but they come up. Ubuntu goes up a little bit. Linux Mint goes up a lot. Linux Mint is about second to Ubuntu, which is, this is a newer Ubuntu than this is based on. So this one's based on 2404. This is, of course, 2510. A lot of this down here is older kernels. As far as the first place finishes is concerned, Ubuntu had the most, followed by Debian 13, then MX 25. Fedora 43 had 4, Devuan had 3, Rocky had 1. Now, this doesn't mean that Linux Mint is garbage, because you just saw they did really well, which means they're probably in a second or third place finish on most of the benchmarks. Otherwise, they wouldn't have scored that high, right? They clearly were behind Ubuntu. So, yeah. And that's why they got knocked out of first place. The last place winner was Rocky. MX had a few, 11. Fedora had 5. Linux Mint had 4. Yeah. Anyway, that's what I found out, and that's kind of how things lay out. Linux Mint, I think, does quite well here. So, what are my final thoughts with Linux Mint? I don't like the term beginning user distribution, because it has all the same packages as Debian and Ubuntu. You can make this just as complex as any other distribution. You can add on features, and you can add on software packages like all the way from ZFS all the way up to all of the other NAS provisions, including NFS version 4.2. It has a very modern kernel. If you're still using a graphics card like the NVIDIA 1080, yeah, you're going to have problems with this, because 470 from NVIDIA, it's not Linux Mint's fault. NVIDIA said we're done maintaining that graphics card. So if you have a 1080, you'll want probably to roll back to like one of the earlier point releases where you can get support that was prior to the current drivers. So anyway, and also that's true of AMD as well. Anyway, that's all I had. Let me know in the comments below what you think of Linux Mint and what your favorite distribution is. I hope to see you again very soon, and bye for now. Thanks for watching.